Good morning. Welcome to the Lasham Daily Briefing for Friday, the 5th of September, 2025. So we're starting here with the synoptic from yesterday at lunchtime. And you can see this little trough here, which came through earlier in the morning, curtailed flying before lunchtime. But they had a reasonably good afternoon, albeit quiet, and some good flying was had. So we run that through midnight last night and into lunchtime today. And you can see it's now this high pressure in France, which is starting to dominate the weather. And we've got basically high pressure right across the UK at the moment. If we have a look at the cloud cover and from the sat pic, you can see that most of the UK, certainly the eastern half and the southern half, are cloud free at the moment. And if we have a look at the rain radar, you can see there's one or two showers in the West Country, one or two showers in northern Wales. But that's pretty much about it for the time being. And looking at the rain forecast, we'll run this from 8 o'clock onwards. Plenty of showers out in the Channel and up the Welsh coast. And as the day progresses and we get into the afternoon, we'll see a few of them coming into the West Country. And eventually there's one or two showers that may come our way. I think we'll be really unlucky if we actually see a shower here at Lasham today. Taking us right through into the evening. So there should be opportunities for the evening group to fly today. The Odium at TAF is a little bit out of date. It's only valid up until 9 o'clock this morning, so we can ignore that. The METAR is giving 240 degrees 8 knots, a greater than 10k visibility with few at 1,000 feet. Temperature 12, dew point 12. Pressure 1019 hectopascals. If we go upwind to Middle Wallop, they do have a TAF which is current and is valid through until 3 o'clock UTC, 4 o'clock this afternoon. They're forecasting 270 degrees 5 knots, greater than 10k visibility with few clouds at 2,000 feet. Spot winds to the north of us, the 1,000, 2,000 and 5,000 foot winds are all 250 degrees 15 knots. To the south of us, 1,000 and 2,000 foot winds are 250 10 knots. The 5,000 foot wind 240 10 knots. On the ground here at Lasham, windy is forecasting westerly at 5 knots at the start of the day. And if we take that through till about 5 o'clock in the afternoon, it's gone right to southwesterly. So a slight change in wind direction, but the wind strength staying rather the same throughout the day. And that's confirmed here on the local Met Office forecast for this area. West-south westerly to westerly winds throughout the day, 6-7 knots or thereabouts. Temperatures today, GFS are forecasting about +20 around about lunchtime, with the dew point down around about +8, so a 12-degree split there. And if we have a look at the temperature here at Lasham, just to refresh that to get the latest, 11.6 with the dew point down at 9.5. Looking at the camera outside, this was at about 20 to 8 this morning, about half an hour ago. We just refreshed that, very little change. There's lots of low cloud, bit of mist. You can see it down on the ground there in the distance. That will rise and lift as it burns off as the sun gets on the ground. Potential flight distance down from SkySight, showing certainly to the north and out into East Anglia is looking quite good. And if we have a look at the cross section for the Lasham area, they're showing thermal activity starting, okay, maybe around about, usable thermals around about 11:30 this morning, and the thermal strength's getting up to a maximum of about 4 and a bit knots in the mid to late afternoon. With cloud bases up somewhere around about 4,000 to 4,500 above sea level. Top meteo, it's a similar Potential flight distance, they're looking at 300 to 400 kilometres achievable north and into East Anglia. And if we have a look at the thermal heights throughout the day, this is 9 o'clock with nothing brewing up in our area. 10 o'clock, we're starting to look at about maybe 2,500 feet above sea level. But I'd imagine it'll be quite weak at that point. 11 o'clock, start to get going. This is potentially where the grid launch will take place. And if we run that throughout the rest of the afternoon, we're looking at heights up to maybe about 4,500 feet, maybe 5,000 feet at best there. That's going to continue through till somewhere around about 5 o'clock. By 5, it's going to be collapsing. Sea coming in here, as you can see along the bottom of the map there. NOTAMs then. 23s, Barton Stacey, it's flare firing both day and night. That's running through until the 30th of September. 26 is Delta 128, the danger area at Everley. That's active from 0700 to 1400 UTC today. 29 is paragliders at Milk Hill. They were there all day. And 33 to the north of this is West Oaksley. Again, paragliders, they're winch launching there up to 1,000 feet. And that's going to be going all day. 27 and 28, although they're quite close to Lasham, are actually out the other side of Farnborough, and we are not going that way. So let's move on then to the local airfield briefing. And we'll start with the glider bookings and availability. There's one K21 on the 5-day course today. A couple of K21s allocated to the casual list. There's 4 students there and 2 instructors volunteering today, so thank you to them. So K21 and a couple of club members booked that morning and afternoon, and there's single seat availability plenty today. The simulator is available as per normal. And then moving on to church notices, we have an autumn wave expedition to Aboyne. It's only about 4 or 5 weeks away now. We're departing on the 4th of October. There's still places on the last week, the 19th to the 25th. And if you're interested and want to join the expedition, then you can book via the office. There's 2 XL movements today. 10:35 local is Gosra's B727, which is arriving for maintenance. And if that's on time, we'll be stopping shop before that. And the general situation today is there's high pressure centered over France, which is bringing light westerly flow. There should be some good soaring today for this time of year. And I'm hoping there's going to be a really good day's flying. We'll be on runway 27 with cables on the cross to the south. Just a quick message for instructors. Please don't brief at the front of the queue. It holds everybody up. And please be ready when the cable or tug arrives for all other pilots. Don't taxi or land aircraft on the disused runways, which are shown here in red. Okay, they are breaking out quite badly, and they will cause damage to the undercarriage and tyres and wheels, etc. So here's the airfield setup today. Launch point vehicle on the south side on runway 27 on the hard, winching off the grass to the south, area towing off the northern side of the runway, and today's grid will be on 27 grass north in the usual place. That's it from me today. Have a great day's flying. Have lots of fun, and please keep it safe. See you out there.